As we look at changes that are going on in the world of business relationships, and it's true, after the pandemic, people moving home, this entire push that has happened to everything going virtual, there are a lot of changes when we look at the world of networking, sales, and just business relationships in general. But the truth is, all opportunities in life are going to come from people. So we need to be able to cultivate those relationships with others that are going to lead us to more opportunities. Now, it can't just be a one-way street. We can't just be trying to create things that are going to work for us with no concern about the other person and what they're trying to achieve in their life. What I have found as I look to the future of business relationships, the two key words that bubble up to the top are community and collaboration. Just before filming this video, I was on a clubhouse room that has been going on for several months. I host it with another speaker whose name is Kenneth Kinney, and he goes by the name Shark because he's a shark diver. But we didn't know each other 3 or 4 months ago. And in the last few months, because of sharing time together, participating in this community and hosting this room on Clubhouse, we've developed a really strong friendship. But also many of the people who come to the room on a weekly basis and share their thoughts and their ideas, a lot of those people have become our friends. And what I find is that anyone who is succeeding in good times or bad, they didn't do it alone. They usually have a community of people and they're willing to collaborate. It's not just me, how can I take and get? Yes, those people exist, and sometimes they get a lot of attention. But when we can actually get to that collaboration piece where your success is good for me and my success is good for you, that's where the magic starts to happen. So I think the future of business relationships is not really all that different than in the past. Yeah, the tools we use to communicate, they're always changing. I mean, just look at how people communicated 100 years ago. We were lucky if they had a telephone in their home 100 years ago. And yet now, everybody carries their phone around with them at all times. So the tools we use to communicate will change. But how we build relationships, cultivate them, and how together we rise that tide so that the people involved in these networks can get more success than they would have had without it, it's more important than ever. I think as we push forward into 2022 and beyond, I think the power of business relationships becomes more important than it has ever been. I'm constantly looking for new people to connect with. I'm constantly looking for how can we collaborate together in a way that is going to be win-win. So start thinking about that for yourself. When's the last time you added people to your network? When's the last time you went deeper and actually strengthened those conversations and those relationships that you have with people who are already part of your network? And then how can you collaborate with any of these people who are in that network that you have? Networking isn't just passing out business cards, drinking cheap wine, and eating cheese. Networking is about cultivating long-term and mutually beneficial relationships. So if you want to succeed more, concentrate on community and collaboration, and I promise over time, you're going to find more success.